Joining me now is Kriegmaster Hipster from the band Neckbeard Death Camp, obviously. Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
Hey, Sank, how are you?
I'm good, is that Kriegmaster?
No, this is
Noah Maria.
I hear that you are in the trenches of the battlefields of extreme metal. How is the trenches going in extreme metal?
The trenches are good. We are reporting live from Maryland Death Fest today. We are at our secret off-fest bunker location.
Well, obviously.
And we're headed in after this.
Okay. Okay. In all seriousness, I think. It appears that there is some sort of fascism that sprung up in the metal scene. Where in the world did that come from?
I would say it began in the 90s. There's a man who was originally the bass player for this band Mayhem, who I think like in the pursuit of like an edge or like an edginess to his music, began to incorporate as many extreme ideologies as he could. I think at that time he didn't really know what he was doing. Like he was just like, we'll put blood on it. We'll put a skull on it.
Let's find out.
So what the fuck am I talking about?
We'll put a swastika on it. And as time went on, those ideologies began to expand within the community. And we have found ourselves dealing now with people who do understand what they're doing and whose ideologies are beginning to grow. And they are recruiting sort of susceptible minds within heavy metal into right-wing ideologies.
So how do you guys fight back with Neckbeard Death Camp?
The band began as a joke, and the sort of initial punch was us calling them basement-dwelling losers. The first album is titled White Nationalism is for Basement-Dwelling Losers, and it's available through Prosthetic. And from there, we began to expand on our platform and started organizing shows. We started tabling at our events.
So, bless your heart on that one.
Thank you.
Bless his heart.
Yeah, so are you getting any criticism from the left because you have, for example, the word death camp in your title?
That is indeed the album artwork.
Okay, see, like that's why people get confused, especially if you're an old dude like me who is not familiar with this kind of music. So there's that imagery on there. Okay, when you guys perform, do you always wear the mask?
Yes.
Does anyone know your real identities?
I would say most folks know our actual identities.
Talk to me about how you guys battle. So you got the fascists in black metal and you got the anti-fascists like you guys. So do you guys, is it like rap music where you battle in the songs? How does it work?
Much of our music is sort of a poetic diss to that.
This nation has a problem with greasy boys in cargo shorts who feel owed a woman under threat of murder. You are a stick without a carrot, a triple hook without a worm. I'm sick and tired of turning on the news to see another coward caught alive in custody. Incel warfare, not even human.
We have certainly physically engaged a handful of fascists in our travels. We do a lot of work with disrupting fascist online communications.
Okay, I guess they're not happy with that. Have they ever confronted you?
We had some kids show up to our first show and break the window for the van. I think he sort of realized that that was all he was really going to get away with.
So, I don't know, Kriegmaster, I'm trying to figure out if these guys, the guys on the opposite side, the fascist black metal guys, are dangerous or not. What's your take on that? Are they a bunch of goofballs who are just frustrated and their lives aren't going great, so they just want to like vent through metal? Or is it really affecting people and having some sort of impact?
I think it begins fairly harmless. Like they don't sort of leave their parents' basement as they go through the early stages of things, and they say a lot of things online, and they sort of quite often recruit other people sympathetic to those ideologies. But I'm sure I don't have to list like a whole lot of school shootings or homicides or sort of terror attacks to make obvious the point that it really, like, all it takes is 1 in 100 or 1 in 1,000 to do something unforgivable.
They got that one fucking guy from Nargaroth or whatever who like flew off the handle at me the other day on Facebook because I was like, LOL, straight dudes make the worst Satanists, because this guy's going on a fucking tirade about traditional family values and Luciferian Satanism and shit, and I was like, what the? Right, like if you just flip that cross over, you'd be the weird religious guy from my hometown.
Like that shit doesn't make any sense.
Sure, I don't have to list like a whole lot of school shootings or homicides or sort of terror attacks to make obvious the point that it.
On Capitol Hill, the focus was on video games, amid complaints that some of them promote the very thing that most people are trying to prevent. Video game manufacturers today issued something of a preemptive strike aimed at keeping violent and sexual images away from kids.
This was when metal met its first organized attack. Twisted Sister and 8 other metal bands were placed on the list called the Filthy 15 because their music was deemed offensive by the Parents Music Resource Center.
Some will be so brash to ask if we believe that all who hear Manson tomorrow night will go out and commit violent acts. The answer is no. But